It's 9 a.m. It's 80 plus degrees. Do you have any idea where I am? Welcome back to the garden. Time to do another day of, well, it may not be a day. It might be an hour at this rate. But I'm going to try and get some more stuff in the ground and some more stuff cleared and ready to go. Although the sprinklers went off this morning only for like a minute. We'll figure all that out. Let's get started. Okay, here's what I've decided. I've got the 6-pack. That's all the same, and it's squash. It's patty pan squash. Don't really need 6 of them, but what finally occurred to me is, okay, I'll put 2 of them right here where that is, and then I'm going to up above, I'm going to put 1 on each end. And, well, okay, not on the very end. I'll leave the nasturtium. And then in the middle, I've got something coming, another type of squash that I'm going to put right in the middle, and that's going to pretty much fill all of these beds here. Maybe next week I'll look at what I can do up above, but I got to clear out all of the weeds and everything in here and get that planted, and hopefully I can do that before it gets just so hot. I guess I know at least 2 people named Terry. It was terrifying until I got to terra firma. Whew, that was a little scary after everything I've been through in the last 6, 7, about 9 months, somewhere in there. So now I'm going to go ahead and try and turn the soil and incorporate some amendment at the same time. And then start working my way backwards, and because I'm going to have to crawl over there to where you can see Foxy on the right and start putting everything together. I had to pull out a pad for my knees because it was absolutely brutal trying to climb. My knees haven't had that kind of punishment in a while, so let's see what we can get done. Back to the music.
With the tree shovel, making space, Germany, Jersey, every place. The sun shines bright and the rain will fall. Together we'll grow. We'll never do it all. Getting dirty, feel the ground. All this joy, spread it around. We're many hopes, side by side. In this garden, our hearts are fine.
And now it's a few days later, so let's take a quick look at the garden in the back. Actually, all of this is doing really well. The gardeners were just here doing the mow and blow, and I think they knocked some of this over a little bit, but I think they'll recover. I don't see any beans just yet. Don't see much for peppers, but I've got flowers on that pepper plant. Flowers on that pepper plant. And boy, has the tomato section grown. In fact, the patio tomato is kind of being overwhelmed, but if I remember right, somewhere on here, yep, right down in there. So if I can get it to work. Right down in there, hopefully you can see there is a tomato growing. I don't see actual tomatoes on the other plants yet, but they're kind of hiding. Meanwhile, I mean, if they're there, they're hiding. Meanwhile, Mom got a rose for Mother's Day. So we're going to try and figure out where to put it. I mean, we've got all these roses up here. No place to put them really over here. So, talking about it with Dad and the rest of the family, we decided maybe the cactus garden should go, or at least part of it. So, this particular cactus right here that I'm starting to focus in on, this one is a real pain in the neck because, no pun intended, if you happen to brush by it, your neck, you're going to get stung by it. But it keeps growing branches out that just kind of lean over this way, and I've actually seen people go, oh, something fell on the ground, and they go to pick it up and get a nasty surprise. So I think this is the one that we want to cut out the most, but I think we're going to need more room to be able to fit that rose in. So we'll probably be taking this out. This is not so bad, but at least try and get that one out. Unfortunately, it flowers, but the flowers are past now. That one over there is looking pretty nice, kind of in the middle of the picture, but we'll see. We may leave that one because it isn't really a big problem, but I think the rest of this stuff's pretty much got to go. And so the solution is, I got a garbage can on the other end. I've got a saw. I'm going to put the garbage can underneath and carefully saw off all of these branches. All right, well, battery died, so let's try the backup camera and see how far I can get. Good morning, folks. If it's not obvious, I'm shooting this over a few days. And at this point, this video is probably already getting pretty long. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut here and we'll move on to the next video. So stay tuned. But we've got some surprises in store. So hang on tight. We'll be back. Thanks for watching.
Day winds with every shuffle, we're breaking lines. Harmony rises from the earth below. In this rhythm, we feel the flow. Getting dirty.